let's take this trip to somewhere that's like real popular out in the news and shit. I ain't really been following it, but it's been so perverse, or you know what I mean, just everywhere and shit. The Monique. Apparently Monique said some shit about how women appear and put themselves out of society versus how they should, quote unquote. You know what I mean? It had something to do with a bonnet because the whole internet is like
Heard about it.
wildfire, bonnets
Yeah,
everywhere. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, is your life
I heard
so
about
boring? Is your fucking life so boring that this is something that affects you? Is your life that boring? Like, what the fuck? What type of shit going on in life? Like real shit. Like let's put things in the real life perspective. Now, look, this might be a judgment call, but just walk with me, right? Out of the bullshits that you have to deal with personally, and then the social bullshits of the external with your internal, and then the further bullshits of like hierarchy with government shit affecting your personal, and then the higher shit of like environmental and things that you can't help fucking with your. This is something that's really, really. Who gives a fuck? Like, yo, who gives a fuck? Look, AP said, I will fight Monique. Respectability politics. Everything black women do is ghetto to people. Who gives a
yeah,
fuck?
and that
Who
was my
gives
biggest.
a fuck? Who gives
That
a
was my.
fuck?
That
Why?
was my.
Why? Why? Look. Put it like this, right? There's certain truths that reign true for your specific walk in life, right? So once upon a time when I had my locks and shit like that, I used to balance out my outward appearance by putting on fake glasses because I realized that the typical and average white person is much more like at ease with being with a black person in any situation if the black person has glasses because of the aesthetic of what it represents, intelligence, right? So you take that shit, right? And you try to tell somebody else of an opposite walk where their confidence just puts them in a place where they don't have to put on outward appearances, especially if it doesn't represent the truth. And you say, yo, you know, if you don't want the cops to bother you, wear these glasses. That nigga gonna look at you like, shut the fuck up. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? I've never had a problem with the cops. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same thing. It's like you got some women that just look. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put on my bonnet. I'm gonna go across the street because I need to get something for my family. We come from that. If we talking about the tribals, we talk about African cultures and communities, we come from that. A woman ain't got no time to put on her real rapasu with the head tie and looking real good if she's going to the river to get some water. She's going to the river to get some water. You know what I'm saying? She got a shirt and a wrapper with her slippers and a bucket. Boom. You know what I mean? If she wearing something, she wearing a scarf, she wearing a scarf. Bang. You know what I mean? And some women, they're gonna be like, if I want to put myself out there, I need to put myself out there because I want people to look at me. Look, both ways is the same shit. It's the acknowledgement of how people outside of you are gonna look at you and how you're gonna have to walk in determination and in conjunction with this understanding. So you got left brain, right brain. Like, where's the fuck? Understand? Like, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not,
It's not. And I understand. I think about to come from two sides, from different sides of the same coin, because I understood where Monique was coming from. From me, her perspective was more so like the stereotypes of wearing a bonnet or wearing a do-rag or whatever out in public does to the other races. Because amongst black people, we just know, like, yo, it is what it is. Like, we're not taking it nowhere or the other. Like, I done seen baddies wearing bonnets and everything. I've
tell
been
me
a
about
guy,
it.
two girls who just was wearing sweats and just like, look, I just came out the crib. I'm not even looking pretty. And it's just like, baby, you looking amazing to me.
I done seen bonnets getting money. So what you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Bonnets can do anything. Like what are we
So
talking about?
I didn't have an issue. My only issue was with Monique was like she's coming from the perspective of having money and being rich and constantly in the social spotlight and wearing a bonnet and how those views. And I honestly wish she would have kind of delved in more so and made it more personal for her when she made the statement, because it would have transcended more to the masses. Like the masses would have understood more where she was coming from. Because like someone in her position, I can see,
Yeah.
I can't really wear the bonnet because of my brand and what I'm trying to project and I'm in the room with these white folks, and they don't know our culture already. They don't respect our culture, and they're not really even trying to really understand it too much. They just want to know, is it going to be good financially for them or not? You know,
pretty much.
And come
pretty much.
home to them screams, oh, you're this, you're that, because they already have these stereotypes in their head from whatever experiences they experienced or whoever they come across. They have like these stereotypes in their head of, oh, you're wearing a bonnet, baggy jeans, you're a thug, you're ghetto, you're this, you're that, which isn't the case. You know, it's just the fashion. And I feel like as Black people, we kind of got to start we let too many white people into the culture as far as like let them just embrace our music and style and our fashion without holding them accountable of being knowledgeable of what this culture and style is, without giving them the knowledge of, hey, yeah, you guys can embrace our style, you can embrace our swag, y'all can embrace whatever, but also understand what this is, and it's not a representation of the ghetto. This is a representation of us. Right. And just because you look a certain way doesn't mean I act a certain way. It's the old saying, judging a book by its cover.
I feel you. Let's get to these comments though.